Most of you guys, I've talked to you about a product called Real Scout. Real Scout, what Real Scout is, and I'll show it to you while it's thinking. Real Scout integrates with your MLS. I do know it is not available in all markets. Ugh, motherfucker. Excuse my French. Where is my other window? The one where everything is. It's here. You guys can see both windows, right?
Yes.
So Real Scout integrates with your MLS, and it also integrates with your online lead generating sources. So like Zillow or wherever it will integrate, okay? What I like about this is like, if you've heard of like Commissions Inc. and what's the other one that I can't, Boomtown, Commissions Inc. This is like the back end of that without the front end. Okay. But it will also connect to Zillow. So if I go to extras and I go to integrations, it will show you there's a reason, there's a method to this madness. Okay. So any lead that I get from Zillow, it will automatically get dumped into Real Scout. So if I go over to clients, they get set up on a basic search based on what they were parameters. And you can see here like Zillow, blah, 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 right? And I've shown most of you this, okay? So I like it because it keeps in touch with people. It drips on them in the manner in which they want to be dripped on because it's giving them houses. That's what they want, okay? Now, here's the second email. This is the second ad that I ran. The ads that I run have been running for, here where it says Delaney buyer traffic. Now, I'm going to stop sharing and I'm going to go back to my phone because, again, if you recall, it's hard for me to look at stuff on the screen to like look at another ad. For some reason, it's hard to look at the ads on the computer. Zoom. Nope. Cancel. Zoom. All right. You guys can see my phone, right?
Yes.
Okay. So first off, if you look down at the ads, where does it say Delaney buyer traffic? Where is it? Oh, here it is. See where it says Delaney buyer traffic? Okay. What I did here was I used Real Scout. They have a widget that allows you to create a search, okay? And you can create a specific search. And then I targeted, as you can see, again, the market's shifted. So I'm saying, attention home shoppers, inventory of available homes is no longer an issue. No more fighting for the right houses. Look for a home in, a particular high school district. Get your list of homes for sale here. And then I created a search in Real Scout that was a specific search that said homes for under 600,000. And if they click that, they go right to my Real Scout page. They can search for home. They can look at the list that I pre-created. If they want to save anything, they have to create an account. There's your forced registration. Okay. Now, today alone, there's been 6 link clicks just today. Okay. There's been 91 link clicks since the ad is inception. My relevance score, though, is only a 5.
Out of 10?
Out of 10. So that's not awesome. So I'm not sure why. But again, there's not an exact science to this. And you kind of have to just again, just like Tom always says, always be testing. You kind of never know. You got to just do it from analytics, and you just keep trying. You can see that 3 people have liked it, blah, blah, blah. You can click on preview all, and you can see what it looks like on a couple of different options. There it is on Instagram. So, and like I said, that's why I like this particular, and you can see up at the top, it says active. Okay.
Where?
Up at the very, very top. Like,
yep.
I could conceivably turn it off if I wanted to.
Got it.
Now this one, if you notice, I ran this one for a month and I threw $350 at it. Why did I do this? Because I want to try and set myself up with buyer leads for the springtime.
Did you get any leads?
As of right now, no.
But that doesn't mean you're not going to.
It says 91. I might have. This says 91. I had 90 yesterday, and I didn't personally add anybody. What I haven't figured out, and I need to figure out from Real Scout, is if somebody adds themselves, how do I find that out? That's been the only challenge with Real Scout.
What's Real Scout's website again?
Realscout.com.
And how much is it?
$79 a month. A little bit pricey, but I got to tell you, I love, love, love it. I love it. Okay, so that's that ad. And again, I went through the same process. Oh, what I did in Real Scout, see the little map on my phone here? What I did was I just screenshot that picture to get that photo, and then I used that as the image in my ad. You catch me? And then again, I used some emojis, blah, blah, blah. So that's that ad. Okay. Oops, nope, that's not what I want to do. The other ad that I'll do is I will boost a post. Now, for example, this one was a post that I did where I think it was actually somebody in the Tom Ferry organization. I think it might have been another coach, did this kind of long and involved explanation about where we were with the market. And I was like, that's really good content. So, you guys have seen, this is just literally a picture of the backside of my computer. And I copied and pasted it into a post, and I made the post. And then oftentimes you'll do a post, and then Facebook will constantly remind you, do you want to boost that? Do you want to boost that? Do you want to run an ad on that? Do you want to throw some money at that? So I was like, you know what? Now I'm like, I've got my custom audience. So I boosted it to my custom audience only. Because I don't necessarily, what I want to do, and most of you, because you're all my clients, I have talked about loving on our spheres, okay? And so this is where it's that constant reminder that I am the local expert. I am your trusted advisor. I know what's going on. Send me your business. And I will tell you that, and I can show you this from today. If you see here, this message, I have a friend looking for a realtor. Can you give him, I don't know what the hell she said. Can you give whatever? But I was like, thanks for thinking of me. Yes, please. I'll take his info or send mine, whatever's best. So today I got a lead, and this is a girl I went to high school with, and I probably haven't seen in 25 years. So that means my marketing and the recipe of what I'm doing with my sphere of influence is working. Okay. So if you look at this was the boosted post. I didn't boost it for long. If you look at the dates, I boosted it for 3 days because this was just a content-based, not necessarily a lead generating post. Again, I boosted this only to my sphere, and the relevance score was a 9. So that's a pretty cool gig. And the lifetime, I got 20 post engagements. The total reach was 388 people. Again, I don't necessarily care because this is, and again, you all know, you're all my clients. So what do we all know? What do we do with our database? Somebody say it for me. Make me proud.
Send, call.
Yes! Susie wins the prize. Send, call, see. So boosting a post like this will fall into that send category. Okay? Because you're not necessarily expecting an engagement, but You are providing value. You are showing that you are the local expert and trusted advisor. So those are the 3 basic things that I run on Facebook. We talked about building audiences. We talked about a custom audience, and we talked about Facebook Pixel. Does anyone have any questions?
How fast is the return?
Well, that's the thing. The return is hard because it's Facebook. And that's where, if you remember from the very beginning, I was saying, remember the forced registration versus the not forced registration? The return, you will have a direct link return if you force registration on those property websites. But I have found that I feel like I piss people off more than I actually get leads. And so I would rather just be a constant sponsored ad and look at this more in the you're welcome, in the send category than anything else. So I use this more as a branding versus an actual lead generating. I did a rant. I went live on Facebook after my local association. I had gone to this mortgage CE class where we learned about some state-sponsored state-sponsored mortgages, which were just amazing. And so I literally just sat with my camera there and I ran through my notes and I was like, I'm so excited about all these amazing products. And I just went on and on and on. And then I ran an ad about a house and somebody commented like, oh, I totally want to I want to start looking for a house. And then I was like, that's great. Call me. And so then she calls me and she goes, yeah, well, I saw this video where the girl was talking about mortgages and she was like, I really like that girl. And I'm like, oh, that's me. So, you've got to do a blend. You got to put yourself out there. And again, I was in my hotel room and I just talked. I brought a lot of energy to it. If you guys scroll through my Facebook page, you might be able to see it. Again, it was a lot of value. Plus, Maryland has this student loan debt payoff, which is just amazing. They'll pay off $40,000 of student debt, and they literally they gratis. It goes away after 5 years. It's pretty cool. And so I was very excited about it. And she was like, I have $30,000 worth of student debt. This is awesome. This is perfect. And so that's how I picked up that buyer. I've picked up other buyers. It's few and far in between, but it's a slow process. It's just like farming anything. Ty, you asked about the return. Remember on a farming product, when you're sending out, it takes a little while. It's in a combination of things.
Well,
So,
I think the branding piece is what's really important. I mean, you've got to be out there. They can't see you once and go, oh, okay.
right. And it's constant. The other one that I do, again, I win almost every listing appointment I go on. And I almost guarantee you it's because of my Facebook marketing. And if you want, I will show you. Most of you have seen my listing presentation, but I'll show you the specific pages that I have that go over it, and it's overwhelming and impressive. And it's done that way on purpose. And I'll show you because, come on, I don't know why my computer is so slow. You guys can see this, right?
Yeah.
So there. So I include the screenshots of people commenting and tagging people in the post. And this is an ad. And that's the other thing. Part of the reason why I use video in the ad is because Facebook loves video. So they love the algorithm of it. And so they will push that out. You can't do video and photos in an ad together anymore, which is irritating, but Facebook changed it. And so I need to actually change this too. But then again, these are these screenshots right here. You can see how many people, remember I said don't do a daily budget because you'll like screw yourself? This is what happens when you do a daily budget. 45,000 impressions. Yeah. But again, you screenshot this, people don't understand the back end of Facebook. They don't care. They just see things like, oh, you're going to put my house in front of, 10,000 people. And again, I then can screenshot this on their particular ad and send this to them and say, look, it is being delivered. Eyeballs are on it. I mean, I've got 3 or 4 listings right now that aren't moving because it's the market that we're in, but nobody's mad because they are seeing that I am doing everything I can. I am delivering their property to as many possible people as I possibly can. So nobody's mad. It gives you something to talk about at your seller follow-up appointments. It's pretty great. So that's that. Okay. Other questions?
I'm overwhelmed.
It is.
I understand what you're saying completely. It's just when I go to do it, it doesn't work out the way it easily works out for you.
Mind you, Lauren, this has been a crap ton of trial and error. And remember, I've let an ad run for a month. Here's another one. I just did it again. I'll show you. And I'm like, and y'all know me. I'm like, fuck, how did I spend that much money?
I've done that too. And it pissed me off.
And it pissed me off too. And that house still hasn't fucking sold either. This one. This one, because I had to turn this one off.
Yeah, as soon as I get my notification about the money I spent, I quickly run and turn it off. I know how to turn off really easy.
It was stuck on $20 a day. I was like, oh my God. So, I've made mistakes, but you see here, like, I can't look at the analytics of it, but see, this is a perfect example. I can't look at the analytics of it on the computer yet. I'm going to hit stop share. Then I'm going to share and I'll show you it on my phone. I'll show you the same house, the same property. On the app that I can, does it say connection? Can you see my phone?
Yeah.
Okay. So that same one, here it is right here. Nope, that's a different ad. Where did that one go? Because I was like, you got to be kidding me. How did I let that one run like that? There it is. There it is. See, June 29th ongoing right now. Oh, and see up at the top where it says inactive? I could easily turn this ad back on if I wanted to.
Yeah.
And so again, I didn't use emojis in this one, but look, 3,364 link clicks. Now, once the ad has ended, you don't get the relevance score anymore. But the post has been shared 6 times. And for those of you who know, this is my cemetery house. So even that didn't help.
The app that you're talking about, is that the normal app that you're just Facebook app?
No, it's that's why I covered this at the very beginning. This is specifically.
You know what? I was getting on.
This is specifically the Facebook Ads Manager app. See it? Look, Lauren. Facebook Ads and Facebook Page. It's two separate apps.
I don't have that.
You got to download it.
I don't have that flag for the Facebook page. I just have the F. Is that something different also?
The Facebook page is just where you can like manage the comments and the likes. You can't run ads or anything from here.
Okay, so I missed 4 minutes, so that's what I missed. So
yeah,
Facebook.
The page and the app. The page and the ads manager.
And they're two separate apps.
They're two separate apps.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. Thumbs up if everybody learned something. You guys all look exhausted.
I'm exhausted.
I'm sorry.
I'm hiring Stephanie. She's going to do this for me.
Good.
I'm going to give her these notes.
Good. Why are you
She
grinning?
already
Todd?
understands it.
Turn off your mute. Why are you grinning?
I'm overwhelmed as well.
Damn it. All right, thumbs up if everybody's overwhelmed.
That too.
I knew I didn't know my head before I got on the call. Now I really know I don't know my head before I asked my head.
So here's the thing. I will tell you that most of this I have taught myself.
God bless you.
Does that make us feel better?
The reason why is because I didn't have anybody teach me. So what I'm trying to tell you is, yes, maybe I'm a little bit more advanced because I can figure it out, but at the end, and my meeting's going to end in 10 minutes again, so I guess we got to wrap up. But the point is that this is possible to figure out. You can do that. If you guys want or need more help, maybe we can do another one, but I think that,
I found it.
Yay!
A little less overwhelmed.
So Alyssa, what is the learning curve? Is it hard to do? And more importantly, so you got to have like a consistent program to maintain this. You just can't do it like once in a blue moon. You have to basically continue to do it one way or another.
So I run a property ad, at least one property ad for each property. And then depending on how long it sits on the market, I will run more ads. And so every listing of mine gets a property ad. I try to have one kind of branding lead generating ad. So like that Real Scout ad or something else, something that says, hey, we're here for you. You want to use us, come talk to us. So, and I try to run one of those maybe once a month. And then I'll boost a post that has some good content every now and again. So that's kind of the schedule or formula from that perspective. Arena, you're just sitting there staring at me. Are you frozen? Is she frozen?
She's overwhelmed as I am. Maybe.
I think she's frozen.
I too.
She's frozen. I don't know where she went. Oh, there you go. Do you have any questions?
Are you going to be able to email this video you recorded so we can look over it if we need?
I will tell you though that I forgot to hit record, so like the first few minutes are cut off on both of them.
It's recording.
What?
It's a recording on my screen.
Yeah, now it is, but I forgot. I forgot to do it both at the beginning. I did hit record, but it didn't record right away. So.
Cool.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. Todd, got any questions?
Yeah, I want to do this again for Instagram and other media.
All right. Well, maybe I can do that. All right. Everybody smile.
Kidding?
Perfect. Oh, actually, I'll do the Brady Bunch mode for that.
I have one question real quick.
Yeah.
Saying something about Zillow taking the leads from Zillow. Are you going to show us how to do that, or can you at some point? Like
On Real Scout?
Or
What do you mean?
People, how do you take?
I have Real Scout connected to Zillow. So any of my Zillow leads go right into Real Scout.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
That makes sense. Sorry, my connection's really crappy right now.
I see that. Okay. All right, you guys. I know, this is not like, it's not like I'm never going to see or talk to you guys again. So if you guys, write your questions down, we can talk about how to potentially implement this into your own business, how to pick audiences or whatever, or what you, once, now that you've sat through this, like, are you inspired? Hey, I'm inspired to do X. What do you think we should do? And we'll create a strategy around that. Does that sound like a plan?
Thanks, Alyssa. It's very informative.
Thank you.
Make me think about this.
Good. All right, you guys. I'm so glad you all attended. Yay.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.